and welcome to the show. I'm Nancy Guppy, coming to you from the Egyptian Theater on Capitol Hill. Now, it's quiet here at the moment, but don't let that fool you, because in mere hours, it's going to be rocking with the 49th Seattle International Film Festival.
Intercepted a transmission of unknown origin.
What kind of a transmission?
Unknown.
Over the next 10 days, this beloved, hugely popular local event will showcase 264 films, full-length features, documentaries, shorts, even secret films, plus 23 world premieres, including
Can't you just wait a year until I graduate?
Year of the Fox from renowned local filmmaker and director Megan Griffiths,
Maybe preppy, safe Seattle's better for you, away from all us glitzy Aspen trash.
Even Hell Has Its Heroes, an innovative documentary about the band Earth from local director Clyde Peterson.
Sometimes when I'd see Earth play, it was like I just woke up from some kind of medical experiment.
And Circus of the Scars, the insider odyssey of the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow from director Chicory Weeze.
Coming from Montana, I was kind of afraid that, everybody in Seattle is cooler than me. How can I possibly do something where I will be held in esteem by these cool people in Seattle? And I kind of hit on it.
SIFF 2023 runs now through Sunday, May 21st. For the full menu of movies and special events, along with ticket and pass information, go to sif.net.
Explore the movieverse.
We've got a terrific lineup for you, including
If you could have front row seats to any concert, what would it be?
Oh, it would have to be Lady Gaga Born This Way Ball.
63 Questions with Benicio Bryant.
I just painted some walls white, threw up some lights, called my friends, and had an art show.
Roq La Rue Gallery turns 25. And a new book from David Schmader. And we'll begin with Roy McAlister, a master luthier whose handcrafted guitars are sought after by musicians the world over.
There's something deeply, almost spiritual about making musical instruments, that it's about as close to creating life out of raw materials, wood and strings and tension, and steam bedding these things, but they really take on a life of their own. I've been making guitars for about 40 years, professional woodworker for almost 50 years. I began playing at 10 years old, playing the guitar. At 15 years old, I was offered a woodworking job in this wood shop, restoring old antiques. That began me being around tools, and immediately I started thinking of my guitars, How can I customize them? How can I fix them, start tearing apart? How do these things get made?
A species of Madagascar rosewood. It's absolutely phenomenal tone wood.
In my heart, I really love singer-songwriters. So there was a tone that I could hear that goes better with voice in my mind, making it speak. Yeah. So, you can hear it. German alpine spruce. Different flavors of tone wood, what they do to add to the voice of a guitar. Beautiful. There weren't too many luthiers making a living, so guitars were more of a hobby. I was ultimately offered a job at Santa Cruz Guitar Company. It was fantastic. Made extremely high-end guitars. It was my relationship with David Crosby that really helped me out. We built him a couple of guitars. And he saw some of my work while I was working there. He loved the craft of lutherie, And he was talking about a guitar that he'd always wanted but never found one. I thought, well, I'm going to make him one. And he ended up falling in love with this guitar.
It's my favorite guitar.
Has used it on every recording, has toured with it.
Man showed up at my gate one day, where I live. He said, my name's Roy McAlister. I used to work at Santa Cruz Guitars and I helped build your 12-string. I made a guitar I want you to play. And I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be bad, you know, and some guy with a yo-yo head. And, geez, I got guitars I don't even play, man, but here, let me see it. And he put it in my hand, and he put magic in my hand.
That changed my life right there.
I'm real grateful, right?
An article had come out in Acoustic Guitar magazine of David Crosby speaking highly about my guitars, and the phone just went crazy after that. And then within a week, I got a call from Mark Cohn, Graham Nash, Jackson Brown. Since then, I'd built for Michelle Willis and Becca Stevens, guys like Jeff Pevar and Sean Tubbs, Warren Haynes. When I first started working with Jackson, he likes to work face to face, so he'd come up to my shop and we'd hand guitars back and forth. He'd want this tone or wanted that tone. He'd show me what he liked about certain guitars, playability, tone. He was at our house playing. He's joking around, he goes, oh, any guitar can sound good when you play it quiet, you know, but when you, and he's kind of just joking. He says, when you play it really hard is when you, and he just starts strumming the hell out of the guitar. And my daughter's right behind him, and it startled her. She's only about 2 years old. And she puts her hand over her ears really fast, you know, while he's playing. But it's hilarious. He loves the photo. He's got one in his house. One of my favorite songs that he wrote was a song called These Days. He wrote when he was 16 years old. He used my guitar to play that song every time, every concert for the next, I think, 15 years. It still chokes me up. I've built David probably a dozen guitars for him and a lot for his friends.
And I just gave one of his guitars to Jeff, right there, today.
We really became close over the years. He really was one of my biggest advocates. And then I got diagnosed with cancer. And so we were both in this nursing ourselves and keeping an eye on each other. You know, up to the day he passed, he and I had been talking regularly. We were really concerned about each other. And we had been talking and laughing just days before. He left a message on my cell phone, I think 2 days before he passed. And his last words were, I love you. Last time I'll hear his voice is him saying, I love you. And so it ripped me apart when he died. I really lost a dear friend. The music world lost a very creative and driven man. When you finish one, it goes out in the world and you hear it come back to you. A piece of furniture doesn't do that. You build a piece of furniture, you take a picture of it and you enjoy the picture of it. And a guitar is different. You've created this thing that will then go on and develop and have a voice, and you'll hear it in different ways. It's very rewarding. You know, I never get tired of making the guitars because you never know where it's going to go after that. You don't know who's going to be playing it, who's going to be recording with it. It is more than just a musical instrument. It can be a musical partner.
For more about Roy's gorgeous handcrafted guitars and the artists who play them, go to McAlisterGuitars.com. Next up, Roq La Rue, one of Seattle's great art galleries, celebrates its 25th anniversary.
I'm Kirsten Anderson, and I'm the owner and curator of Roq La Rue Gallery. My parents were artists, so I grew up in a very artistic household. I was exposed to all kinds of art from a very young age, and I loved it. And it was just sort of generally understood I would be an artist. I just assumed I would be. I tried to be a painter. I wasn't very good, but I had a big passion for it. And I was working at Seattle Art Supply, and a coworker had asked me, if you could do anything in the world, what would you do? And out of my mouth just popped open a gallery. And around that time, a magazine called Juxtapose came out, and it was a magazine that was devoted to this new type of artwork that was springing up out of Southern California that was very influenced by tiki, hot rod, like very much kitsch culture, but also a very sort of working class art form that was irreverent and transgressive, but also very technically accomplished. And so growing up as a little sort of punk rock new wave kid, all that stuff really appealed to me. And I wanted to see that in Seattle. So that's how it all got started. I figured I'd do it for a summer and see how it went. I had no money, but I just painted some walls white, threw up some lights, called my friends, and had an art show. So I'm from Canada originally, and my great uncle, Roq, was a hockey player in Montreal, and he was known for his murderous bouts of rage on the ice, and he was always getting kicked out. But I always thought of him with a lot of fondness because he would keep like a little bag of teeth that he had knocked out in a little bag, and if I could guess the amount of teeth, I'd get a quarter. So when it came time to name the gallery, I was just like, I'm gonna name it after Uncle Roq. But that's not entirely truthful. The gallery shows work that it's always very figurative based, very narrative, definitely takes its cues from the symbolist movements of the 19th century, filtered through a pop culture lens. Everything has sort of a darkly fantastical bent, sort of magical realism. Pop surrealism is symbolic, it's iconoclastic, can be transgressive, can be just straight up beautiful. It's very earnest. There's no satire or jadedness in this artwork, which I think surprises people. I know galleries can be very intimidating for people who are new to the art world, and so that's why I try to have fun openings. So people have a glass of something in their hand, there's music, they can look at the artwork, they're not feeling like they're gonna get the hard sell or anything like that. It's sort of a festive environment. They can stay as long as they want. Having relationships with artists is everything, and it is the joy that keeps me in this job. I get despondent about the state of the world, and everybody's terrible, but then I think about all the artists I work with, and every single one of them is a cool human being, a good person, incredibly skilled and talented. Everybody is just so incredible that I work with. I'm the luckiest person in the world getting to do this. Come on down and see what's going on in here. We've been around for 25 years for a reason, and you are welcome to come check it out. And I am actually Canadian.
Roq La Rue's 25th anniversary group show runs now through May 27th. Gallery hours and location are at roqlarue.com.
And now, 63 Questions with singer-songwriter and America's Got Talent finalist, Benicio Bryant.
Hi!
Good morning, Benny.
Good morning.
Are you ready for 63 questions?
Yeah. Come on in, guys, come on.
Thank you. What were you doing when we arrived?
I was just feeding this guy.
Oh, who do we have here?
This is Louis Vuitton. He's my new boo.
Do you have a voice for Louis Vuitton?
I do. You know what? I feel like he would be Southern. I feel like he'd be like, howdy there, partner. I don't know.
Who's the funniest person in your family?
I think it has to be my sister, only because, I mean, she's so unpredictable. It's like 1 week her hair is blonde, the next it's black, so you never know.
And who's alpha at your house?
My dad. Oh, actually, wait, plot twist. It's my mom. She gets her stuff done.
Are you in high school?
I'm getting my GED right now, actually.
And what's your favorite subject?
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. It's not math, that's for sure. Ew.
And what's your favorite meme at the moment?
I think my favorite meme right now is the one, it's Wendy Williams, and she's like, what was that? And then it like pans to this zombie in the audience. It's so good, it's so good.
If you could live at any time, when would that be?
I would want to live in the future, only because then you get to like fly in spaceships and, you know, then you can like teleport and stuff. That's kind of hot. That's cool.
Do you consider yourself outdoorsy or indoorsy?
Okay, well look, I'm from Seattle, so you would think outdoorsy, but I'm really an indoor person. I am.
What's your current favorite bop?
Oh my gosh, okay, Alone by Kim Petras and Nicki Minaj. I've literally listened to that song probably like 50 times. It's only been out like a couple of days.
And what song gives you goosebumps?
The song Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. That song is so nostalgic for me. I wasn't born in the 70s, but it reminds me of being a kid. My mom would always play it.
So you have an international fan base. What have you heard from fans that's really touched you?
Oh my gosh, okay. I read a comment the other day and it was like, hey, I'm your fan, I'm from Brazil, like, we love your music over here. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I've never even been to Brazil, and I just find it so fascinating that, you know, my music's, like, everywhere.
Hey, speaking of your fans, here is a fan question.
Hi, Benicio. I love your style and think you have an incredible and beautiful voice. I'm wondering, what was the first song you ever wrote?
Wow, okay, what a great question. Actually, I believe I was like around 12 when I wrote my first song. You know, I wanted to write a love song, but I had never been in a relationship before, so I just kind of made it up, honestly, off the top of my head, what I heard from like movies and stuff like that.
If you were stranded on an island, what 3 things would you bring?
Okay, well, 1, I would bring my phone. 2, I would bring Louis, because I need him. And then 3, I'd probably have some fried chicken with me. You know, you always need that, always. Okay, I just watered the wall.
What is one of your quirks?
Well, if you haven't noticed already, I see, this is wrong. I don't know why this is here. I have really bad OCD. I like, everything has to be how I want it, if that makes sense.
And what gives you the ick?
Okay, honestly, my biggest ick, like, as a person is just when people are just rude to, like, the waitress or the waiter, like, at a restaurant. Like, it's just so, it blows my mind that people are like that. Ew. Ugh.
Do you have a favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Okay, actually, I'm not that much of a Pop-Tart fan, but I love toaster strudels, you guys. Oh my God. I made one for you.
You did?
I did, girl, come on. You need to try it.
Okay.
Oh, it's ready.
Thank you.
Of course.
Ooh, strawberry.
Duh.
So your dad has been a beloved chef for the Mariners. Do you like his cooking?
You know, a lot of people really do, and he, you know, impacts a lot of people's lives, and it's honestly beautiful. I am not that much of an experimental eater. I honestly like, well, toast strudels and fried chicken. That's about as much as I'll go. So I haven't really tried as much as any of his food that much, yeah.
Is there anything that you just can't stand to eat?
Well, I know I need to be a big kid and just kind of grow up a little bit, but I honestly really do not like vegetables. Like, I still can't do that whole thing. I can't do it, I'm sorry.
And what's your go-to coffee order?
Iced caramel macchiato, tall.
And what do you eat when you go to the movies?
I really like the Sour Patch Kids, but like the watermelon ones. They're just more fun. I like them better.
Do you have a signature dance move?
Somebody told me this. I was at the club and somebody was like, yeah, why do you always do that? I literally, somehow my hands always just end up like here, like I'm always doing like one of these things, but I don't know.
Are you superstitious?
Oh, totally. Are you kidding? I'm always doing things in threes. Like, I'm always like, okay, turn the light switch, like 1, 2, 3, and then I can leave. It's always like that.
What's the bravest thing you've ever done?
I went to the dentist the other day. Does that count?
In my book.
Okay, good.
What's your favorite way to waste time?
Ooh, well, one thing about me, I'm a video gamer. I love playing video games. I wouldn't even consider this a waste of time, actually. But I love playing video games.
And who is your #1 Mario Kart character?
Oh my God, Princess Peach all the way. She's been like my favorite character ever since I was little. I love her.
What is it about Princess Peach that you're drawn to?
Okay, well, 1, she's pink. 2, she's a princess. Like, she's just an icon.
And is there one show that your whole family agrees on?
We always tend to like turn on Family Guy. Like, it's just funny.
What are you binge watching at the moment?
Oh, okay. I started watching that one show, Yellowstone. It's like crazy, you guys. I'm like waiting for the next episode. It's like on a break and I'm like anticipating it. It's crazy.
Do you ever get starstruck?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I was at the studio one time and I saw Ava Max and I met her and oh my gosh, she's such a nice person, first of all, but I just was totally fangirling. I was stumbling on my words. Like, it was just such a mess.
What does your TikTok algorithm look like?
Oh, honestly, this is so funny. I have a lot of like mukbang.
What is mukbang?
Mukbang is like, it's like they'll eat like octopus or like a snail or something. It's like, it's very random.
And what's your least favorite thing about social media?
I think, honestly, it's the comment section for me. I think it just is like, you know, just other people can sit behind a screen and just say all these things about you and it's like crazy. Ugh.
So you've been on America's Got Talent multiple times. What was one of your most magical moments?
I think when I was able to perform my own original song that I wrote for the first time, like ever, and it, you know, changed my life and I'm so grateful for it.
Where do you spend most of your time doing your Instagram content?
Oh, actually in my room. Like, here, let's go see it. Come on.
Okay. Ooh, what a colorful closet. Hey, obviously you have a passion for fashion. Have you considered modeling?
Oh my gosh, I'm not even kidding you. I literally just signed with an agency like a month ago.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what accessory do you consider essential?
Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is important because a lot of people don't really think about it. It's sunglasses, you guys. Look at this.
Ooh, slay.
We need this, you guys. And actually, you know what? I have this pair too that I really like. Just some timeless red.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you have any shoe regrets?
Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, I've had these shoes. They are Off-White and Nike, and they're really cute, but they're like running shoes, and I don't run, so they don't really get used that often.
How do you feel about a mullet?
Ooh, I feel like if you have a mullet, I feel like you might be a Virgo.
And if you could have front row seats to any concert, what would it be?
Oh, it would have to be Lady Gaga Born This Way Ball.
And what artist would you like to emulate?
Oh, wow. Okay, again, with Lady Gaga, you know, she's always been my hero and always will be. And, you know, I just remember being a kid and listening to her music and how it made me feel. And, you know, if I can be someone's Lady Gaga, that's it for me.
And what is your most memorable duet?
Ooh, okay. When I sang with Brandi Carlile, I sang her song The Joke, and she invited me on stage, and honestly, literally one of the kindest people I've ever met and so talented.
So besides music, what feeds your soul?
Well, if you didn't already know, I love Nintendo, and I'm a huge video gamer, and I collect things. I collect, like, Mario things, and it's, like, one of my favorite things to do. I love it.
Does silence scare you?
Yeah. Oh, my God, totally. I mean, everybody always teases me because I have, like, you know, 2 TVs on, like, in each room. I have to have music going. It's a whole thing.
What's the best advice your mom ever gave you?
You know, she told me, and I remember this because I was really little when she told me this. She was like, honey, listen, you got to be yourself because everybody else is already taken. And that's huge for me. That's What a great quote.
Wise words, yeah. What instrument would you like to learn?
I feel like, okay, I thought about this the other day. I feel like I would just learn how to play the accordion just randomly. I feel like that's just something I would do. It's so interesting to me. It's like, it's weird. I don't know.
Did the pandemic help or hurt your creative flow?
You know, it's different for a lot of artists, but for me, I think it really helped because I was doing a lot of, wow, maybe I should sit on the bed. That might help. You know, it helped me because I got to write by myself and kind of find my voice and, you know, understand what did I want to talk about. It was very important for me.
Okay, Benny, we've come to our last question. What project do you have coming down the pike?
Oh my gosh, okay. You guys, I've been so excited for so long. I today got the master back for my next song coming out with another artist. I have to be so secretive about it right now, but just keep your eyes peeled.
Oh my gosh, well that is very intriguing and we can't wait to hear more. And we're gonna wish you a lot of luck and say goodbye.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. You guys just let yourself out.
Okay. Have a great day.
Bye.
Benicio's highly anticipated new single, featuring a super special guest performer, is set to drop at the end of June. Keep up with Benicio on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We want to give a shout out to award-winning culture writer David Schmader on the publication of his new book, Filmlandia, a movie lover's guide to the films and television of Seattle, Portland, and the Great Northwest. With his concise literary style and signature sharp wit, David celebrates over 200 titles, including Sleepless in Seattle, Twin Peaks, and It Happened at the World's Fair. The book features hilarious, insightful synopses, regional scenic highlights, behind-the-scene facts and trivia, plus original artwork inspired by the primary VHS color palette of the 1980s. This is a book for any cinephile, especially those who love and live in the Pacific Northwest. Filmlandia is available in your favorite indie bookstore or online. And join David in conversation with Kathy Fennessy at Town Hall Seattle on Wednesday, May 17th. And that is a wrap. Big thanks to the Egyptian Theater for hosting us, especially Amy and Tim. And a reminder that the Seattle International Film Festival runs now through Sunday, May 21st, with some films streaming on the SIF channel May 22nd through 28th. For all things SIF, go to sif.net. And thanks to you for tuning in. We're going to leave you with Benicio Bryant performing his original song, I Can't Dance to This. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.
I can't dance to this, baby. It's calling your name. And hopelessly we fight it for no reason. Giving is too easy. If that away, oh, they run us out of here. Can't make us disappear. Oh, then the DJ showed up, spinning something new. And everybody's sewn up, 'cause they don't know what to do. They said, I can't dance to this. Give me the night, I'll prove it wrong. Give me turn all the lights, I'll turn you on. So she tell me that I can't dance to this. Give me the night, I'll prove it wrong. Give me turn all the lights, I'll turn you on. And I can't dance to this. Yeah, I get this to this. Yeah, I get this to this.